No matter what, there's always going to be demand for good business. Today I'm going to share with you why small business investment is a better and a superior investment and asset class. Look, in the end of the day, what we all want to do, we all want to make more money by working less, right? And hopefully making an impact as well. But the question is, with all the opportunities out there, we're all overwhelmed with so many opportunities to invest in things like real estate, stock market, startups, small business acquisitions, crypto, art. How do you pick the best one? So here's the first reason why I like the idea of investing more in businesses in 2022. First of all, there's always going to be demand for good business. If you have a good service, good product, there's always going to be consumers out there. I don't care if it's a recession or not. If there's a demand for the product, if there's a need for the product, then there are going to be businesses that will provide that solution to those problems. So if you can add value to the world by investing in a business, starting your business, buying a business, then there will be a need. If you can add more value than anyone else, someone will want that value. And it's really cool. Especially if you invest in, the larger the business is, the less is dependent on you as the shareholder, as the investor, as the owner, right? So if you're investing in a public company, obviously you have no say. If you're investing in a small business, you might have more of a say, more of a control. And it's your decision to make if that's something you want to do. By the way, if you don't know me, my name is Moran Pober. I'm the founder and CEO of Acquisitions.com. We're the largest community right now of M&A investors, entrepreneurs. We were involved in 100 plus transactions of small business acquisitions in the last 3 years. And now we're also looking to invest in businesses with our fund. Second reason that I like small business investment is that the upside is so better compared to other things. Like in real estate, let's say, I have all the compassion in the world for real estate, but there's only so much upside you can have with real estate. There's only so much you can increase the rent in a real estate. And I hear you, it's so difficult. Like there's so many opportunities out there, crypto promising you 1000x or 10,000x. Or real estate that promise you perhaps more stability. So it's very, very challenging if you don't know anything about each of those to figure out what is the best asset class for you or how to diversify. And knowing how to invest can really change the trajectory of your life. It can be the difference between ending up in 1 year or 10 years or 50 years, a very successful and satisfied and fulfilled person, versus if you don't know how to make the most out of it, you can end up, not in a bad place in a year, 5, 10, 20 years from now. One of the reasons that I really like investing and being in small business in general is the fact that I feel like it's almost like an infinite game. There's no end to that game if you're willing to play it. There are 2 great books about it by the name of Infinite Games. Actually, both of the books are the same name. But I think that when you find a place that allows you to just play for the sake of playing, your life will really change. And in the end of the day, what else you got to do with your life? I mean, we got to do something. We might as well do something we enjoy, and play a game that we enjoy playing. Third reason I like to invest in small business is the fact that you're in control, right? Good luck investing in Tesla and telling Elon Musk what to do. Some people like it that they don't have responsibility. They can just put the money and trust someone like Elon or other CEOs of other companies. For me personally, I don't. I like to bring my skills, my knowledge, and the person that I'd like to invest the most in is myself. I don't like the idea that I need to invest in Tesla and then find out that Elon Musk just smoked a joint on Joe Rogan's podcast and the stock price goes down many points. Or if he decides to pivot the business one day, and of course you can get out of the stock, but still there's so much lack of control when you're investing in those big businesses in stock market that I personally just can't connect to as much. Now, for full transparency, it doesn't mean that I don't have money in the stock market, but for me, I think it's just a different play. I have money in index funds, and for me, just like another diversification. So I think it's really a question you need to ask yourself is, what point you're at in your life? Are you at accumulating wealth or are you at preservation of wealth mode? And based on where you're at in the journey of your life, I think that will really determine where you put in your capital and how much diversification you want to have or not. By the way, if you're still here, like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Let me know in the comments below anything, and then we're gonna do giveaway of Amazon gift cards for one of you. Which leads me to the 4th reason I like small business is the fact that if you optimize the business, you increase cash flow and you just make more money. So it goes back to the idea that you're in control. If you increase and optimize things like sales, marketing, operations, leadership, accountability, discipline. A lot of business owners, especially if you're buying a business, like most of those business owners are just not sophisticated. They're not working hard enough. They don't have enough discipline or accountability. And sometimes just by you bringing those things into a business can really expand the business and grow it like crazy. I've seen 3, 5, and 10x growth in revenues and profit just by the idea of bringing discipline and accountability to businesses, which will give you in another points in a second, few more points that you can do to make sure that the business actually grow, but we'll get to there in a second. Fifth reason I really like the idea of investing in small business is that it's a bankable asset. So it's easy to get financing, especially debt. Like, go to your bank right now and try to get capital for a startup. It's very difficult, almost impossible to get capital from a bank for a startup. On the other side, try to go to a bank and try to finance a business acquisition of a business that's already producing revenues, profits, got team members, got track record, got brand recognition. It's a different game, so much easier. And it allows you to use other people's money in a scale without being diluted in your equity as the entrepreneur or investor. And it allows you to just do bigger deals if you're able to access debt financing with financial institutions. Sixth reason I like small business is the multiplier effect. You can buy businesses at 2 times, 3 times multiples of their profit, buy a few of them together, merge them, or just grow your one business to get bigger and then sell the same business for 5 times, 10 times, 20 times multiples. When you're investing, for example, in a public company, you're already investing in the highest valuations out there. You can invest in, anywhere from 10 to 100 to thousands of multiples of profits. So, how much more of an upside do you have on those businesses? Not as much as when you're investing in small business. With small business, especially if you're in control and you're willing to take responsibility and work hard and be committed and resourceful, the sky is the limit, especially if you're looking to do roll-ups and buy more companies and increase the overall top line numbers of your revenues to then increase the overall value of the business. Seventh reason I really like the idea of investing in small businesses is the fact that you have and can have multiple capital events. So you have few times in the deal where you can take money, right? When you close the deal and if you raise enough money, you can take money. As you own the business, you can take an income, you can take dividends. And of course, as you grow the business and you want to exit, can be sooner or later, up to you if you want to flip right away or wait and grow the business. But then when you exit or doing an IPO, you can make a lot of money. When I had a capital event, it was enough money for me to basically stop working. You can also sell your business and buy it again. You can also exit responsibilities, which is also a type of an exit. Yeah, and the idea of selling the business and then buying it again. There's a lot of cool stories about that, of people who sold their business for hundreds of millions or just a very large number and then bought it for pennies on the dollar just because the people who bought the business just screw things up. So look, small business can change your life. Investing in small business, buying small businesses, using other people's money to buy small business can change your life. It changed mine, and I know that one deal can change your life as well. You can make much more money than crypto, and I'm telling that as someone who really loves the crypto space. You can make much more money if you know what you're doing, and it's a great place to just play the game of life and play it forever. Like I said in the beginning, play an infinite game. Play for the sake of playing. Or if you want to say, let God play through you and you just allow yourself to be part of that. Or whatever you believe in. The universe, God, Allah, Buddha. So whatever you decide to do with small business, I highly suggest you, if you decide to invest or buy small businesses or not, just make sure you play with it and enjoy it and don't take life or yourself too seriously. So hope you enjoyed it. Have a good one, and I'll see you soon.